Hi, this is Kim Guzman, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to make join as you go Tunisian crochet mitered squares. I have already chained 15 and I've pulled up 15 loops. If you're unfamiliar on how to do that, please view my other videos. I have right and left orientations for foundation row. Now, the next thing you're going to do once you get to this point, there are 15 loops here, you need to find your center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now on this 8th stitch, take a little stitch marker and mark that 8th stitch. Now we're going to close to the center 3. That'll be one on the right side and one on the left side of the center stitch. We're going to close up to that point. So chain 1, normal closing here, chain 1, then yarn over, pull through 2 and 2, and again, pull through 2, and here is our center stitch, and you're going to close up to the center 3 here, those 3. Now you're going to yarn over and pull through 4, and this is where a lot of people get confused. When you pull through 4, always remember to count this first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Many people will close 4 stitches, which is actually pulling through 5. That is a common mistake that people make, especially with lace. But we're closing through 4. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that closes 3 stitches. Now continue to yarn over and pull through 2 and 2 until you get to the end. You'll have 1 loop remaining on your hook. Now for this project I'm only going to be using Tunisian simple stitch, and if you need my video for that, please check my channel. I have right and left orientations for it, and I'm only going to be doing simple stitch here, but you could actually do knit stitch, reverse stitch, or a combination. It's all up to you how you want to make this portion. But I'm just going to be using simple stitch, so it's just right under that front vertical bar there. 1, and again. Now when you get to the center, you're going to work into the top horizontal bar that closed the 3 stitches. So now we pull up our loops, and see this right here? Here's the 3 closed stitches. And you're going to work into this top horizontal bar. Just pull up a loop right there. You're going to decrease 2 stitches on each row. So you're always going to have that horizontal bar there. Now continue across the row. Pull up a loop. And it's just a simple stitch. It's just right in that vertical bar, side to side, in the vertical bar. Pull up a loop. Now for this last stitch, as I normally instruct, go ahead and work into both the outer edge bars for stability there. See, I have two loops there. Pull up a loop. Now you're going to do the same thing again, and once again you're not going to work into the center 3. I'm sorry, you're going to close the center 3. And close. I've got one more. Now I'm going to close these 3 together. That's pulling through 4 loops. Now finish up on the end of the row, again pulling through 2, and you'll end with 1 loop on your hook. Once again, now we're going to do the same thing. It's just going to reduce the number of stitches for each row. Now I'm using Red Heart Unforgettable yarn for the long self-striping yarn, which looks really lovely on mitered squares because it changes. Your color will change as you continue to progress, and it almost looks like you have pieced together different colored squares using different colors of yarn, but you haven't, which is really nice. Now again, under the 2 loops. Now you see we're up to 4 on each side now. Let's chain 1. Whoops. Don't do that. Pull through 2. Let me get this out of the way here. Pull through 2. Now the hook that I'm using is a size H hook. Just use the size that looks best with your yarn. If you want to use Unforgettable, of course, go ahead and use an H hook if you like. Alright, now we're going to close the 3. Pull through 4 to close 3. Two, 3, 4. Now this time it's going to be 3 on either side, and we're getting there. And a simple stitch. Pull up a loop in that horizontal bar. Two. Looks like there's 4 here. And pull up the last loop. It helps if you work loosely here. Oh, there are 3 on either side. Okay. Pay no attention to me. Alright, now here we're going to start seeing some color changes of the yarn, which is really neat. So chain 1 and 3, pull through 2, pull through 2, and now pull through 4. And we are definitely getting to the top. Alright, you see the color is starting to change. Now 1, 2, in the center of the closing there, and then 3 over here. And we're going to close 2 stitches on each side of the 3. So chain 1, that closes the first one, pull through 2, now pull through 4, and then we're going to close 2 on the other side. Alright. Pull up a loop, pull a loop up in the center, pull up a loop over here, and the last one. We're getting very close. Chain 1, now pull through those 3 and pull through 2 for the end. Now go through the top only. There's no extra stitches on either side. And go through that last stitch. Now for this one, you're just going to go ahead and pull through all 3. And now I have a mitered square, and I'm going to snip it off. That's our first mitered square. And you see how the colors are starting to change here. Now what I'm going to do, make sure that you keep it on the right side so you can tell the difference. There's bumpy bumpies. Now I'm going to keep it on the right side, but I'm just thinking now, since I'm going to be joining 4 of these, they would actually be kind of cool if you use the back side and alternate them. That would give some definition to your square. So you could actually do that. That's not a bad idea. But I'm going to stay on the same side, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it upside down. Leave the stitch marker there, and I'm going to join, so I'll be right with you.